Hello, welcome back to Radio Hedgehog again. And today I'm going to be chatting with Fede.
Hello, hi.
Hi. I'm glad this works. I think that's gonna be my catchphrase. I'm glad this works. I think I've said this every time. So here's your piece of paper. And so I'm going to draw you.
Okay.
That's the one thing.
That's exciting.
And I'm going to, because I'm not that good with people, I'm going to draw you as an animal. But you can be any animal that you like. So what would you like to be? What sort of animal would you be?
I usually go for a fox. So
that's good.
Yeah. Let's keep the fox going.
See, I can see foxes outside my window, actually. So
wow, that's nice.
I got a reference, so that's good. I'm going to start. So you obviously get a snout. Like this.
Yeah.
And there you are. So sometimes this comes out more like and sometimes less. We'll see. Do you want a hat?
Yeah, why not? Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
I would love a hat.
You get a hat like this. That's
cool.
Good. Do you want your glasses?
Yes.
Okay, I need a different pen.
They become like sort of a trademark now.
Yes, they're very good.
These glasses.
Yes, they're beautiful like this. Am I getting them right? I hope so.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's really cool.
Does that work? That's good. I'm going to colour that in a bit.
Yeah.
While I start thinking of a question, I've got to ask you a question too. Let me see. What's a good question? How about... Do you ever enjoy being annoyed?
That's interesting. Oh, sometimes I do. I don't think I can focus on one single thing. But yeah, I would say. I mean, sometimes I deliberately play games that annoy me because I don't know, it's just like having that feeling. It's kind of, I don't know, it's just a feeling that I want to feel sometimes. And I think sometimes being annoying can be quite liberating for me. Just being like realizing that you are not accepting something that is not good for you, which I think is really important.
Oh yeah.
If you accept everything, it's not great. And the fact that you feel annoyed means that you are caring about something and you want something to be right. So I'm saying that sense many times, yes.
Good. If you say, I'm trying to kind of draw you annoyed here. You're at a table looking. What are you looking at? What are you annoyed at on that table? Is it a game? I gotta put your glasses again. I just kind of want to draw something on that table that is the right kind of thing. What could it be?
I would say it could be something like some sort of organization thing that is not working correctly, and I really would like to find a way to make it work. Like what can I do for making this thing better, as opposed to rely on other people who are obviously not doing the right thing now. So it's, yeah.
But would that be fun? Would that be a fun way of being annoyed, or like a pleasant way?
It wouldn't strictly be fun, but like I think maybe trying to come up with a solution would be interesting. And if you manage to find the solution, is always very rewarding.
I'm just imagining your laptop here, but maybe that's not it. How do you solve things?
How do I solve things?
I like to move things about. I don't know. Some people do it.
Yeah, I usually do different things. Like I write quite a lot, but I try to write on paper.
Ooh.
I draw as well,
Oh,
which is
yeah.
something that I really like. That I really like to do, and I take walks, or like I go cycling around for a while, and and try to make up my mind
Oh, that's a
into
good
what's
one.
happening.
That's quite
You
similar
know,
to what I would do.
yeah, taking walks is
Mm.
beautiful. It's always like makes your brain work in some other way,
Mm.
and it's easier to on one side to calm down, and another side to reframe things, I guess. Which is
Yeah.
part of being annoyed is sometimes that you just give the wrong kind of importance about things. So you might want to just take a walk and put everything back in perspective.
Mm-hmm.
And often often you realize that the thing that you're annoyed by are actually very small and very manageable, but it's just the way you think that make them appear big things.
Yeah.
And you sometimes you're just like, okay, I can let it go, it's not that important.
There's just
uh
lots more big things outdoors, aren't there? I mean, that sounds a bit naive, but I find that generally. I find trees, Like
yeah
I always notice the trees when I'm out and I'm annoyed, and I'm like, wow, they were here last time I was happy, and they were the same trees. They're just getting
yeah
on
I
with the
think
stuff.
Yeah, I think trees and green spaces in general are very, very helpful in that. I'm very lucky that I live very near a big park. So
Ah,
whenever I want, I just can take a walk and be a little bit more in nature.
that is good.
Which yeah, it's usually helpful.
Just isn't it? It's like systems that just kind of go on and just
Yeah.
supply oxygen and everything.
Yeah, I feel like probably is that you go out in nature and you realize that there's like so much like complexity that just goes on by itself, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, but my we tend to give a lot of importance to ourselves, and actually we are like not that meaningful in the bigger order of things. So that kind of like makes annoyances go away, because it's like, yeah, but I don't matter that much. It's fine, I can live my life, go on with my things.
It's true. It's true. That that thing of working on of doing things on paper is definitely like
Yeah,
what do you think makes it helpful that it's on paper rather than any other way in your head or
I feel
digital?
personally it's just that it's more material. You have like a more intimate connection, I guess, with like the instruments and everything. You really you can get messy, you can get your hands
Mm.
dirty, and there's like you can get wrong. And it's like and when you do digital, you always can just like press and do and go back.
Yep.
Whereas when you leave a mark on paper, even if it's pencil, even if you erase it, it kind of doesn't go completely away, right? So you always leave this mark, and I feel like you get better at understanding that, you leave that mark, and that's it.
It's true, you
And
do, don't
there's
you?
no turning back,
It's like you never
and
know where
it's
it's
fine.
gonna.
Yeah.
It could be anything. Doesn't do much. I was hoping for more drama there. I always like kind of smudging things around and getting a bit more
Yeah.
texture in there. But yes, it's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, I love
Thinking.
just using pens and pencils and experiment and see how they work. It's just so rewarding. I don't know, yeah, and also writing, like just putting down whatever comes to your mind, but without having to rely on a keyboard, but just handwriting. I'm a big fan of fountain pens. I use them all the time.
Oh, they are good, aren't they?
Um,
Like mine.
yeah. I just feel that flow is amazing, and gets you in this like mind state, and I don't know, relaxes me quite a lot.
Isn't it nice also when it runs out of ink? I always like that. I really like that bit where you gotta go like where it's just you're drawing, you're writing, and you're like keep, and it ends up, and you're like, oh no, and you've got to actually do this whole thing of the whole. Or just put cartridges in. I don't know. It's like this one always does this, and after that it's just my God, the mess. You know, it's wonderful.
yeah, it is.
Oh, this is gonna. Ay. Oh, look at it. See, and this is, this is why it is as it is. Actually, I'm going to turn this also into a stack of paper. This laptop. Look at that. I'm gonna do some writing here. Would there be lists? I think there might be lists.
Might be.
Yes, that's good. Look at that. So that's a bit of a day. Here you're trying to work something out. There you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
What would
nice.
What would happen next? I've gotta put something here.
Oh well, I think at that point I will just get hungry and look for something to eat. Like some food, some sort of treat, like I don't know, a pastry or something like that.
That's why you're a fox.
Or a coffee or something. You know, it's always nice to reward yourself.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you one of these pastries that looks like a snail because you're a fox.
Oh, nice.
Like. Yes, I agree. A coffee is good. A snack is good.
Yeah.
Oh, I really miss those, you know? I think that's one of the things I really miss, to just go out for a coffee and a pastry. And to go into a nice place and kind of pick the nicest pastry and the nicest coffee.
I'm just really lucky that I have a really nice place near here. They do, you know, takeaway and everything, and they have really nice pastries, and they're like super nice people. So it's always like a pleasure to go just get something there.
Yeah, it's just one of the.
And then I eat it out in the park. So you know, just going.
I put you on the table now, like in the good old times.
It's nice, yeah. Sometimes I stop by and I stay there as well.
Just still a bit of pop.
They have nice outside tables, so you can stay there.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, there's still a bit of space in the park. Would you sit in the grass or would you sit on the bench?
I usually sit I live near Clissold Park, and the beauty of Clissold Park is that they have this a lot of like, you know, dead tree stumps and stuff like that. And so there is this like big dead tree, and I sit by it on the grass, and it's like kind of my spot. Every time I just go there, sit down, have something to eat, and just relax and think. It's a very, very beautiful place to be.
Oh, that is so good. Dead trees are good.
Yeah.
I wonder, yes, there's often good animals around dead trees. Do you know what kind of dead tree it is? Probably wouldn't.
I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea.
It's not like I could actually draw it right, whether it's an oak or a beech or anything. I just always wonder.
Yeah.
But like that.
And you stay there, and there are a lot of people walking dogs around. You know, it's very chill place. I think I really like that part.
That is good. And that does help with being less annoyed and more of the problem solving. You know what? It's actually one thing that is nice about having a problem that you got to solve is then you can go to the park and have a coffee, and it's like part of your job, isn't it?
It is, yes, that's true.
That is one of the things that makes being annoyed a little bit pleasant. I think that you go, I gotta solve it, and you know, when I'm solving things, I get coffee.
yes, absolutely.
Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I think I should give you some whiskey.
No, I think it's really relatable, actually. I find it. I personally, I find it really relatable. Like it's
it's you. Look, of course.
It's just like, you know, I'm rewarding myself now because I'm finding solutions.
Yes. And
using
you can,
my brain, right?
And you can
I
do
don't know.
that. You can do that before, as fuel. I think it's fine to have the reward before. Like if you have the reward after, it's just going to be so terribly distracting all the time. I mean, I'd just be like, oh, why do I have to like first do difficult things and wait for my pastry? What is this? It's just cruel. What am I grown up for? Honestly, sorry, but that's me.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. That's very good. There's still a little bit of space. What should go there?
That's nice.
I feel I could
Cool.
put something here. I've got your drawing instruments.
Another thing that I do is like I am not doing that much lately, to be honest, but like I really like to take photographs around.
Ooh.
So, you know, like I've got my little camera, and I think like I really love to take photos of people around.
What sort of
because it's a mirrorless. It looks kind of old-fashioned, so sort of, you know, the sort of like metal and black faux leather kind of thing.
Ooh,
Yeah,
a bit like that.
something like that. Yeah. Something like that. Yes, exactly. And I love that because I love just like observing people and try to understand their stories. And there is like so much beauty on that, which is like, you know, making like street photography or in general photography around. It's just so interesting because you start thinking about what is this person doing, what they're up to, what's their story, and you get this, I guess, attention to detail as well, which is pretty nice. You start looking and seeing things that happen around you, and it's a good feeling because you, in a way, you realize that you are being in the world and living and attentive rather than just having everything just flow away, you know. We have this thing that we tend to give like everything for granted, but when you start, you know, paying attention at what happens around you, there's so much beauty.
There is.
So that's the beauty of taking photos, I guess.
That's true. See, I always try to get that with drawing, but I kind of don't. But I do at the moment because now.
Yes.
Now I know that you sit by a tree stump, and you know that makes me really happy. if there's a happy day today, a happy thing today for me, it is that now I know that somewhere there's a tree stump for you, and that you go there with pastries, and that improves things quite a lot. Well, that's good. I think I filled up the paper. That's probably it then.
That's nice.
Good.
That's amazing.
If that seems
I really love it. I
kind of want to put someone in this window at least. Because you were talking about the people that you see, so I'm gonna put something.
Yeah.
And well, I can't give you your camera there, I guess. It's in the other hand. Good.
That's perfect.
That's done now.
Yeah,
that's it.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I really love it.
Well, thank you. I do too. Good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye then.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a lovely time. Bye.
And you. And you. See you. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.